Day 1 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. First, I had to get wood, obviously. Then I got oak planks and a crafting table and some sticks. Made an axe. Then I chopped down some wood. And when I say wood, I mean a lot of wood. Then for my food, I got some melons. Found a sheep. Killed that sheep. Fought off a zombie with gold armor. Found more sheep. Killed them. Made my bed, which is crucial. Made the Stone Age achievement. Upgrade to a stone pickaxe. Put down my bed for the night. Watched the sunset, of course. And went to bed. Make sure to come back for tomorrow's episode. Good morning, sleepyheads. This is day 2 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. First, I made a furnace. As I wandered through the forest, I thought about how this series could end any day. There's no time for thinking though, because I just saw a skeleton. So I ran away and got the closest to dying so far. Then I got more melons, found a ravine, went down safely, mined some iron, saw a skeleton, blocked off that skeleton, mined some coal, had my first near-death experience where gravel managed to almost suffocate me. I barely managed to mine out of it, where I found iron, crafted some torches, mined that iron, mined some coal, and went to bed. See you in tomorrow's episode. Day 3 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. First, I had to smelt my iron. Then I made a shield, an iron pickaxe to mine diamonds, and a bucket to make obsidian. I cooked some mutton because I really didn't feel like eating melons today. Wanted to go into the cave to explore. Changed my mind when I saw how many mobs were in there, and had to fight off a few zombies. Mined more coal, made more torches, made a sword, mined straight down. Okay, I'm not a complete idiot. I mined with a 3-block staircase. Found some more iron, found no cave, but did find gold, which is crucial for when I go trading with piglins, and went to bed. See you in tomorrow's episode. Day 4 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. Because I couldn't find a cave, I decided to go strip mining for diamonds. And strip mining I went. I could not find a single diamond for block upon block. So I switched up my strategy, and I kid you not, I found diamonds on the first try. I mined the diamonds, which luckily there were 3 of them, and kept using this mining strategy where I would go into the wall every couple of blocks to see if there were diamonds in there. There were no diamonds. So I melted some more iron and made some new pickaxes. It was a very uneventful day, so hopefully tomorrow will be better. Day 5 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. I did some more mining, which was incredibly annoying because apparently the diamonds are scared of me. Then I had to make another pickaxe, mined some more and found nothing. So I climbed back up to the surface, was forced to fight off another zombie, and went to bed. Another boring day, but hopefully tomorrow is more exciting. Day 6 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. I finally decided to face my fear of going into the cave, where I put down a ton of torches, fought off a bunch of zombies and creepers, regenerated my health with some melons. I got a bunch more iron and coal, because you can never have too much coal. And I made it down to deep slate, where I decided that was enough for the day. So I smelted my iron, made more torches for caving, murdered a drowning chicken, fought off more zombies, and went to bed. A lot more entertaining than the last couple of days. Day 7 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. Of course, I had to get my daily dose of iron. Then I fought off a zombie with gold armor, which gave me flashbacks to day 1. It's crazy how much farther we've come. The gold armor gave me the idea that I should probably make some iron armor. So iron armor, I made. Not gonna lie, I look pretty stylish. It's a good thing I made that iron armor, because I ended up having to fight off a ton of zombies, creepers, skeletons, spiders. It's honestly really annoying that I had to fight off all these guys. I mean, I couldn't go 5 seconds without seeing a zombie. But it would all be worth it, right? Maybe I get some diamonds or a bunch of iron or something. 1 piece of gold? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry, I'm done. Well, that's all for today's episode. Make sure to come back for tomorrow. Hello and welcome to day 8 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. First, I made my way back down the cave, got my daily dose of iron, and put down a ton of torches. Then I fought off a bunch of creepers, debated which side of the cave I wanted to go to, but that question answered itself. So on the way to my other cave, I almost got killed by a bunch of slime and zombies, blocked off the lava, smelted even more iron, upgraded my sword, made flint and steel for a nether portal, and crafted another shield. I then looked at the intimidating cave, went down it safely, and luckily found some naturally spawning obsidian. I found enough to make a nether portal in next episode, and finally went to bed. Looks like we're going to the nether. Day 9 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. Knowing I was going to the nether, I gathered up some more obsidian so I would be prepared for when I come back. Then I made some gold boots so the piglins wouldn't kill me, and made my portal. Then I lit it and nervously went on through. The hoglins scared me, so I went back to get more resources. I strip mined and got plenty more gold to trade with the piglins. Then I got my furnace, smelted the gold, made another iron pickaxe, and went to bed. Make sure to come back for tomorrow's episode. Day 10 of surviving in hardcore Minecraft. Now having enough gold, I went back to the nether, where I killed some hoglins for food. Then I chopped down some wood. I then bartered with piglins, and bartered again, and bartered again. Then I made a chest because I had way too much stuff in my inventory. Then I forgot to go back through the nether portal to open the chest. This would end up being the death of me, as I forgot that piglins hate when people open chests. I was speechless. Out of all the ways I could have died, this is how I went out. I just want to thank all of you for watching this series all the way through. I'll probably make like a series like this every single summer. And finally, yes, I will make a long form video for day 10.